This is Bad Karma Wrestling.
Give me a hell yeah!
With no gimmick Nick Johnston.
It doesn't matter how you feel!
And David Double D Dykstra.
Oh, we're going old school.
Oh, yeah, we are. Bad Karma Wrestling in the building.
I've got the voice for it today, too.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Back here once again. Had a little hiatus from last week, but that's okay.
Or as my son likes to say, hyenas.
Getting off nice and hot right there.
I'm just telling you what my son says.
There you go. No gimmicks, Nick Johnston right here, coming at you with not one, but two D's. Double D, David Dykstra. How we doing today?
Double D, two D's. I like that. How you doing, Nick?
Oh, we're doing fantastic. A little light on the wrestling. We're going everywhere today. We had our usual WWE check-in. We had Crown Jewel. We doing a little switcheroo. We doing some Immaculate Grid stuff. You know what the Immaculate Grid is?
I like the Immaculate Grid stuff. I'm intrigued.
Okay.
I'm curious.
I conjured up a couple myself, so we'll go ahead and we'll see that later on, and then we'll finish off with the AEW, talk about some results, maybe look ahead into Full Gear as that's starting to pick up a little bit now. So
Next weekend.
yeah, absolutely. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about a little Crown Jewel action. How's that sound?
Sounds beautiful.
Awesome, possum. Just right off the bat, any match that stuck out to you right away? Did you watch the show? Did you enjoy it? Did you catch any highlights? What were you thinking from Crown Jewel overall?
C plus B minus. Nothing really stood out for me, but nothing was overly horrible either when it came to the show. Each match had its ups and its downs. Each match could have been better, also could have been worse. So for me, it's one of those in-between shows.
It was a filler. It was a nice. It pushed along a lot of storylines. Got a lot of people in the right way.
Although
yeah.
more title changes than I thought there was going to be.
I suppose so. Yeah. Overall, looking at the card, nothing jumps out and stands out anything too crazy. I guess the big one just being Logan Paul winning the United States. Sorry, I'll go back to just my thoughts. Didn't catch it myself, but overall, I guess the word of the day with that show was predictable. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, from everything that I heard on the dirt sheets, I kind of knew. You just kind of alluded to it.
You went in there, you kind of knew what was going to go on. You had some inkling, maybe like the Seth Rollins-McIntyre match. You maybe had some thought as to maybe they give him a title shot, but then at the end of the day, clearly.
McIntyre's still not signed to a deal.
Yeah, that's
so
what I
therein
got
lies
right
the
here.
whole problem with him winning the title.
What of McIntyre? Honestly, do you think they get a new inked deal, or are we getting Drew Galloway in AEW?
I think it's Drew Galloway in AEW within the next 6 months.
I think that would be mighty fine. Get Cesaro and Galloway in a little. That would be a fantastic match.
Actually, he could join the BBC.
That would be.
That might actually be really good.
That would be fan because
It
I know.
would fit them too.
Yes, and we'll get into that a little bit later. Maybe the idea of Cesaro and Okada got me excited. Made my pants feel funny. That's really how it goes.
That'd be a hell of a match.
Absolutely. But still sticking with Crown Jewel over here. How about John Cena and Solo Sikoa? A lot of people tipping their cap, being like, "Oh my goodness, John Cena getting the push, put him over." But that's kind of more or less the same way. And then
he hasn't won a damn match in 5 years. What do you think he's been doing the last 5 years?
That now the SAG after strike is over, so he kind of put his deuces up.
Well, from what I understand, they still have plans with him at Mania.
Okay.
So, leads me to believe that maybe a retirement match at Mania.
Ooh, that could be in the cards. Yeah, it was tough to swallow within the same hour or so that Mysterio and John Cena had all put over some young talent. It's over for the boys.
It's time to, but it is time to turn that page.
Oh, absolutely.
One of the more underrated matches was on the pre-show though.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Sami Zayn and JD McDowell. Unbelievably great match.
Oh, I wouldn't put it past Sami Zayn to have a good match. Yeah. My only thing was I was surprised it was just on the pre-show, just going from Sami Zayn being the top.
I don't even know if it was announced.
Yeah, no, pretty low key.
Sammy for the first 2 that they did the crown jewel didn't go over for political reasons.
Okay.
He's Arabic.
Yeah.
Syrian, as a matter of fact, and they aren't looked at very well in Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
So he didn't feel comfortable going there. But I think things have mended. He gets a huge pop over there. Huge pop. Because
Rightfully
he's
so.
of Arabic descent. You never know it looking at Sammy that he's... How many redheaded Arabics do you know?
Yeah, he talked about that extensively on oh my goodness, just Andrew Santino. You know
Yeah.
Andrew Santino. His podcast, that was a pretty good one to check out if you're actually a wrestling fan, because they every time Sami Zayn has a big match, they'll tag Andrew Santino in it because they look alike. So he was like, "Screw it, I'm sick of the tags. Let's just have him on the show and prove that we're two separate people." So I thought that was a pretty good one.
Other than that, the women's match for me was the biggest letdown, I would say.
Are we talking about the triple threat, or was there?
The five
Oh yeah, 5.
fatal 5-way?
Rhea Ripley, Nia Jax, Raquel Rodriguez, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark.
Yeah, that one's a letdown. That could have been much more. You're talking about building it up as the 5 baddest women in professional wrestling, and there wasn't enough
Badness.
badness. Yeah, not enough explosive moves for me.
Yeah, at the end of the day, if that's going to be the push or pull from it, I mean, you got to make us care at the end of the day. If that didn't happen, then I'm sure that's going to be a big letdown. I did enjoy the crow shout out by Rhea Ripley. So was that the gimmick? Was that her
I liked
outfit?
it.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Rhea's looking good.
Yeah, I mean that's just how it should be.
Hi, Mommy.
Yeah.
That's her name. Don't laugh.
Can't laugh.
Meat Locker back there all snickered because I said hi, Mommy.
There you go. That's the Meat Locker. Get hashtag the Meat Locker going on there.
Hashtag Meat Locker.
Get that going, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, just really rolling through it. Anything else? Io
Um,
Sky, Bianca Belair.
I actually loved the twist in that match.
What was it exactly?
Kairi Sane is back.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And it looks as though Bailey is on the outside.
The outside looking in, basically. Okay.
Because if you remember correctly, it was Bailey that injured Kairi.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So this can start a little feud within the partnership type deal.
And from what I'm reading in the dirt sheets,
Ooh, getting
there's
dirty.
2 more members coming, and they're going to be jaw droppers.
Yeah, they have what I got in my notes here. Julia from Stardom. I don't know if you got anything on her. Is that what they're maybe looking at?
I think they might have Asuka join them.
Okay.
I personally, my personal
Are you thinking
opinion,
within the company they're already going to be joining in?
I personally think they should go all Asian with it.
Okay.
I really do. Make it that unique. And there's 4 of them that I know of that are in the company.
Yeah.
You could bring in Mia Yim. You could bring in Bad Girl.
Oh man.
That's been trying to get over for I don't know how long, and
Oof.
can't remember her name.
Nah, but it's not going to be.
Zaya Lee.
Yeah, that could probably be it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to be good with the names when it comes to that. That's not my strong suit. Yeah, just anything from there finally, and then maybe a little Roman Reigns and LA Knight. Yeah.
Great match.
Okay.
I give Mr. LA Knight a lot of props for jobbing, and you knew it was going to be a job because it was too quick, too fast. Roman let him have his spots.
Okay.
Where he looked good. He even got to hit the BTF.
Okay.
Or BFT.
BFT.
Blood Force Trauma. Yeah,
Okay.
BFT.
Yeah. Words are hard sometimes. I do
It's
that all the
Friday,
time.
man. I'm like half plugged out.
You know, on E, I'm still pretty tired over here too. I was just surprised that a lot of people were throwing up the idea that just LA Knight losing steam after that loss, or just
No,
that idea?
I think if anything, it kind of put LA Knight in a good light, showing that he could go with that upper echelon of guys like Roman Reigns. He does belong in that higher crust, as we like to say.
Okay, so yeah, I feel a lot of people like maybe not. Feel like feeding one to the wolves type deal, just another one, another notch on Roman Reigns' belt. I mean, we all kind of see the writings on the wall. Mania 40 is going to be
Mania.
yes, it's going to be Cody at Mania without a doubt.
Because Cody beat Damian, which I absolutely loved. And then you had Damian coming out for the Seth Rollins match, and Sami Zayn stealing the briefcase, which should have been a whole story in itself, because Dean Ambrose did the same thing, and it was fantastic, but they decided not to go that route. So,
Okay. Man. Let's see here. I think with Priest now, with him still having that briefcase, I just thought, kind of piggybacking and just going the Mania idea. Two thoughts, and we'll get there when we get there. Obviously, still a lot of time to get there. Either Roman Reigns wins and he does exactly what Samoa Joe did from Dynamite. He just vacates the title right in front of us on Mania, or
once again,
or
Samoa
Cody
Joe doing just great things.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll get to that.
Or Cody Rhodes wins and immediately Damian Priest cashes in and
I
ruins
don't think
Mania.
so. I don't think so. I think
they'll
everything that I've heard, the higher ups absolutely love Damian Priest, and they think he can probably run Raw.
Yeah,
Or
I
be
think
the
so.
face of Raw.
He's got the build
I
for it. He's
think
got the look.
To be honest, though, I think they need to kick him out of Judgment Day.
Yeah.
For it to really get over.
And that could be a very nice feud where he goes basically one by one and he takes down Dom and he takes down Balor. I think that would be a nice little piece.
JD.
Yeah,
First JD.
dump him immediately. That's just he's literally just like the D'Lo Brown of the I can't remember of the
Nation of Domination.
yeah, basically he's just getting dumped on his head. He's just there to take the bumps. Like that's it. JD's the bump guy. But I mean that's just how it is right now. Yeah, it's just my troll brain kind of just thinking like what they should do to ruin the Cody knows, right? But he's gonna win the title.
Yeah,
That's gonna be the thing. Let's see. Any final thoughts closing on Crown Jewel? There wasn't really anything too much there. Like I said, we kind of touched upon all the high spots. Really, I think we got to just about every match basically.
Yeah, Crown Jewel was like I said, C+, B-. Nothing made me jump on it. Kairi Sane was the big surprise.
Yeah.
She dropped her legit elbow, which is amazing. If you haven't ever seen her drop her elbow, it is probably the prettiest elbow since Randy Macho Man Savage, maybe even better.
There you go. That's high praise, absolutely. Looking forward in some WWE talk. Did you see NXT is going to be moving to the CW come October 2024? They're going to stay on Tuesdays. There you go. That's going to be fun. They're actually replacing NWA slot, and I was going to try and keep this for the indie spot, but we're not doing indies today. Taking over that NWA slot. Did you see? I'll ask you. Was that the most expensive line of cocaine ever? Did you know what I'm talking about?
No.
So Father Mitchell and whatever little faction he's with now, we're snorting real live cocaine on the NWA pay-per-view, and that's what discontinued the CW agreement. They're no longer going to be together, from my understanding. So is that the most expensive line of cocaine ever? Billy Corgan probably not too happy.
It's a $35 million line of coke.
Oh yeah.
That's expensive. That's an expensive bump.
Absolutely. Not worth it, clearly.
Would you do it, Andrew?
How's the meat locker thing?
For 35 mil? I'd think about it.
I should be. You gotta get me sky high for that. But yeah, that absolutely ruins it. But overall, thoughts? NXT moving.
It's gonna be interesting to see how it goes. Being on CW, it's interesting to see how everything's going to go because now, from what I've heard, the two main offers for Raw are now FX, which I would absolutely freaking love, or staying on USA.
Yeah.
I don't want it to stay on USA.
Nah.
And I think they should go TVMA again and let these guys kind of flow.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, FX would allow
bleeding
that to happen.
necessary. You don't need to bleed.
Nah.
We've got our bleeding on AEW and GCW and Impact. We can watch that at other places.
They can just more adult level
Language.
storylines and language. Yeah, that's fine too.
Adult language.
Yeah.
Be able to say, the B word and the S word, stuff like that.
Just let things flow a little bit, actually. So that would be absolutely
I'm
nice.
not cussing, India.
Yeah, that's just you and your brain putting it all together.
Christmas.
I think that would be a solid move for both ends. Yeah, honestly. Whether or not the viewership goes down, I kind of looked into that, and
They need to have, and it's funny to say this, but they need to have another golden age of NXT happening.
Yeah.
They need to restock with these indies guys that are killing it, and not these jamoke athletes that think they can be professional wrestlers. Hey, how's that Stevens thing working out for WWE there, buddies?
Yeah. Didn't pan out very well. A little bit of legal trouble. Yeah, they can't just do copy and paste in their performance center. They need to go out into the indies. They need to go do some scouting.
You know who did look good on Monday?
Shoot.
The Creed brothers looked really good on Monday.
I'll have to take a peek. I did not see.
Their match with the Alpha Academy was excellent.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'll be very much enjoying that. Little side piece on myself. Saturday, I'll be doing the WWE night at the Wolves game. I'm going to be meeting Pretty Dangerously. Is that their name?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to take a photo op with them. My brother did some little sign up to get in there, so that's gonna be fun. Should I ask any questions for Pretty Dangerously? Anything off the top of the dome?
Pretty Deadly?
Pretty Deadly. Thank you. See, I don't know. I don't even know.
Yes, boy.
Yeah?
No, they're from England.
Okay.
They're an interesting tag team. I like them.
Okay.
I think they're one of those teams that you could hate very easily or you could like very easily, and they've got that comedic
Okay. Yeah.
tone to them.
I'll try and do a couple little highlights just so I have something. I don't want to be a mark.
Ask them some questions. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll put it on
Don't
our
worry, I'm not gonna be that guy with my AEW shirt. I'll dress appropriately. I'll just probably end up wearing my Wolves shirt, my Wolves jersey. Not gonna get up there all. Actually, AEW's better or something like that. Yeah.
We don't think you could hold a candle to the talent
Yeah.
in the
Try
tag team division in AEW.
Try a Canadian Destroyer, why don't you? Super Kick, ever heard of it? So that'd be fine. I'm sorry, we're all over the place. Really quickly, just on the CW move. If the viewership goes down, I'm always in that boat of ratings are all over the place. And I saw a post I actually kind of agree with. It's just the idea that, TV. The only way that TV was absorbed back in the day was literally just watching it and getting those ratings. So now you can see it all over the place, streaming and everything, and DVR. So that number.
The other thing that I heard was that the other reason that they're moving NXT to CW is they really want to get NXT back to being its own entity.
Okay, that makes sense.
Of where they can bring NXT into a Survivor Series, because that to me was one of the best Survivor Series of the last 10 years in my eyes. It put Keith Lee over until they decided to just poo all over him.
And they're setting up for a pretty solid one. I think we got another week or so before that, so I think we can preview War Games, preview Survivor Series that will be live. Oh yeah, it's all set, ready to roll basically. No?
No, not people.
Oh, true enough. Yeah. Well, we'll have to sit on that one until next week basically. We'll also be having the AEW show, the Thanksgiving show that'll be coming to town. I'll actually be going to that, so I'll get some live reports from there as well. But coming up, we'll have to depart from our WWE talk, and we'll be talking some Immaculate Grid, getting a little down and dirty with the grid action, little gridirons thing. So stick around. We got some more Bad Karma Wrestling on the come up. So we'll be right back.
Hey, watch your mouth. Why? I'll just put a quarter in the swear jar. Once it's filled, we get a Coors party after work. I've been drinking Coors since my college days. Cold draft taste, the second to none. Yeah, worth the recorder, am I right? You know it, mother.
Hey, you get those reports done?
Yeah. No. You, sir. Attention, employees.
The staff meeting, scheduled for this evening, will now be held tomorrow early as
That is all. Dudes, we're only 75 cents short. Oh, shh. The boss. Hey, sir, go yourself. You're fired!
I still get beer.
The Chicagoland area has a large number of lonely dogs currently filling shelter pens, just waiting to find a family. Nothing adds warmth to a home like a wagging tail and a warm pair of brown eyes. If you are considering adding a dog to your household, visit the Anderson Animal Shelter, where adoption counselors can assist you in selecting your new best friend. Make your house a home. Adopt a shelter dog. To see a current list of adoptees, visit their website at www.andersonanimalshelter.org or meet them in person at 1000 South LaFox Street in South Elgin. Don't have room in the home for a new furry family member? Donations of toys, collars, and soft or hard non-perishable dog food are always accepted and are greatly appreciated. All animals are spayed or neutered and are waiting with tails wagging to find a loving home. Visit 1000 South LaFox Street in South Elgin or www.andersonanimalshelter.org for more details.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling
Give me a hell yeah!
with No Gimmick Nick Johnston.
It doesn't matter how you feel!
And David Double D Dykstra.
Hey, welcome back. How we doing? Rock and rolling. Playing a little game over here. Switching it up. We're going to play some Immaculate Grid for any of those not interested or not aware of what Immaculate Grid is. Little 3x3, and we have one category. What's the best way to explain this Immaculate Grid? You have one thing, and you can only use one person at a time. Baseball Immaculate Grid.
Explain baseball back there.
So the Baseball Immaculate Grid, they would have exactly like this. They would have a team up here, or maybe some sort of stat, and then the same thing down here. Your goal is to name somebody that matches both of these. Alrighty. So for instance, for ours, we want a participant in the Hell in a Cell, participant in a ladder match, and have also participated in the Money in the Bank. While the other one, they have also held the IC title, held the Hardcore title, or the World Heavyweight Championship. Explaining, not so much my strong suit, but actually doing the thing is what we do best here. So let's go ahead and do that. You want to participate and help me out over here? We can put in some names, just guys naming dudes in the room. That's just basically what we're doing over here.
Dudes naming guys in the room.
So here we go. We can both pick a name. I can maybe just write it both down. But hey, let's do it. I made a couple here myself. Let's hit it. So someone that's participated in a Hell in a Cell and has also held the IC title. Who comes to mind for you? And again, be aware. You can only use the name once, so he'll be.
Let's go Edge.
That would be correct. Edge has done exactly that. That would have been my go-to as well. Maybe even Randy Orton could have gone up there as well.
Orton was the other one that I had.
I'm sorry, I don't want to name too many names because they can also fall into some other categories. So go ahead. Let me go ahead and rattle this one out for you.
Razor Ramon.
Ooh, and that's a special one right there. We got Razor Ramon. I'm gonna go and do RR because I don't feel like doing too many. It's the bad guy. How you doing? How about a Money in the Bank and has also held the IC title? A lot of names that can probably fall under this one because a lot of mid-carders usually participate in said match here. So
The obvious, The Miz.
there you go. That's a good name right there for that one. Miz. The Miz. There we go. That's pretty fine and dandy. It's a solid rack of names right there. I could probably breeze through it afterward too. So go ahead. How about Hell in a Cell? And has also held the hardcore title. How about that one?
That one's a little tougher.
It is.
I'm going to go Mick Foley.
Ooh, there you go. That's a fantastic pull right there. Good old Mick Foley right there. Foley is God, actually. He is good. He is God. Foley is Pod, actually. That one's pretty good. That's a good listen as well. How about Ladder and hardcore title? Got a couple of good names here as well. Couple of big names. I can help you out. I got one for myself. I know off the dome. Little.
I'm stinking.
Want me to give you one?
Yeah, give me one.
Rob Van Dam. A little RVD action.
Hold it.
You could also. Oh, I might have been cooking you up on that one. Actually, we could have saved that one for the other one.
Yeah, I would probably save that for the Money in the Bank.
Let's do exactly that. We got erasers. We don't give a ugh. Because if you do the cheating right on the Immaculate Grid, you can go into a different page and just start all over again. So that's exactly what we just did. We got RVD going in there. So how about a ladder match? We can take a break on that one really quick. I think there's a layup right here at this one. Hell in a Cell. Oh, Jeff Hardy. There you go. We got the Hardy boys. We got Hardy action. Left Hardy. Hell in a Cell. World Heavyweight title. How are we thinking?
Let's go Taker.
Taker. Easy. That's a layup. Taker. You can also would have been a couple other names, but that's true too. Ladder. World Heavyweight title. World Heavyweight Championship. Excuse me.
Those are so. Let's go. Let's go John Cena.
John Cena is a good one. That is correct. John Cena. What? Him and Orton. Him and Edge. That was a good one. How about Money in the Bank? World Heavyweight Champion. I mean, could have been pretty easy as well. I mean, you get that. You most likely will end up getting
One
that.
comes to mind is the creator of Money in the Bank.
Which one?
Ocho.
The Ocho.
Chris Jericho.
Oh, there you go, Jericho. Has he? No, I don't think he's ever cashed in. He's never won it from the.
Is it win the world title
He's-
from the Money in the
Oh,
Bank?
did I say participate? I should have said winner. That's no. You're still correct. No, if you're still correct, because I said
if you want to do winner, I got one for you.
this is participate. So you're still correct. He's participated in one and held the world title. So yeah, Jericho is good. I messed up my own thing.
If you wanted to go win it, you can go CM Punk.
Yeah, CM Glunk. There you go. That's a fantastic pull. That's just my go-to. I always mix up the words.
I apologize for not talking into the microphone. I'll grab the microphone right now.
Here we go. So I can get one of these. How are we looking on time?
Please don't beat me, sir.
Because if we got some more, I can get at least one more good one in, and then we got a fun one.
Let's do one
Fantastic.
more.
Okay, fantastic.
Let's do uno mas.
You know, I got one really quick. I'm not gonna, for the sake of time, I'm gonna leave.
Did you hear that, Meat Locker? He just said he had a quickie.
Fantastic.
That's how we do this around here. Look,
Oh,
I look
keeping it
like-
professional.
I look like an orphan. Can I have some more?
For this next one, we got the winner of the Dynamite Diamond Ring, Devil, He is better than you.
And you know it?
He's been the AEW champ. He's beat CM Punk not once but twice in Chicago. And then best thing in wrestling. Best thing in wrestling. Let's go ahead and see. I think we can kind of breeze through this one. I'm gonna go with MJF for this one. I think we can go with MJF for this one. We'll go MJF for this one as well. You know, spoiler, we're going to just go MJF for every single one because he's the best thing in wrestling right now.
The greatest.
He is the best thing in wrestling going on right now.
You know what I want to see? This is what I want to see. Now that Ric Flair is there, I want to see Ric Flair become his guy.
There we go. And that's exactly what we got going on next thing. I'm all for it. I think he's pretty solid in that direction. We can go with... Oh, there we go. That helps right there. Sorry, that was just my gimmick one. I had to make sure we got that in for the sake of time. We can actually get a real one in. How about, let's see. This one might be a little bit easier.
Excuse me, I'm buffing my board.
There we are. We can do this one.
Knock it off, you perverts!
On the top one, we're gonna do has been in a wrestling organization, has been in the EC. Let's see, what do I got? ECW, AEW, and WCW. We got ECW.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
ECW, AEW. Oh, excuse me, AEW, and then WCW. For this side, we're gonna go ahead and do had a match with. He has had at least one person has had a match with Taker, Undertaker.
Okay.
Flair, Ric Flair,
Okay.
and we're gonna go ahead and do who do I have left? Triple H. We got Triple H on the board.
H.
How's that sound?
Sounds beautiful.
All right. You want to hit it from hit it from where you'd like. Hit it from the back. Hit it from the front. We do anything we want over here at Bad Karma Wrestling.
I like to flip it around a lot.
Oh yeah. I like the cool side of the pillow.
AEW and Taker. Let's go with Jericho.
Okay, Jericho. It's a good name. It's a solid name right there as well for that part of the board.
WCW is a lot easier than what you think it is.
Okay.
Because he was part of WCW
Yes,
for
he
a
was.
while.
Yeah.
So
that Invasion Day
let's
too.
go Vader.
Okay, there you go. Vader.
I go
time.
old school with these WCWs.
It's time. It's Vader time.
Okay, little known fact. I used to call him my dad because I'm adopted.
Okay.
And Vader looked like me when I was younger.
Yes.
So I used to say he was my biological father.
Hell
and
yeah.
we'd go and watch live shows and I'd yell, "Dad, it's me!" Never said anything.
If you could moonsault, I'd halfway believe you.
I can moonsault.
Okay, alrighty.
I'm agile for a fat kid.
There we go.
Was that you, India? No? Was that Julius? Did you just snicker at me being agile for a fat kid, Julius? Yeah, that's what I thought.
There we are. You can clear this row. We got ECW and Taker. Now you can get a little playful. You can maybe do original ECW. I let it slide with 2006 ECW.
Sabu.
Sabu. That is yeah.
Tag match. Brothers of Destruction.
Yeah, you're probably right about that one. I think you're
exactly
exactly
right. And
right.
if not a tag match, Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
See?
That's okay. No, that's fair. Now you got it. You got that one. ECW Flair. We got AEW Flair and WCW Flair. Or unless you wanted to hit the Triple H row of things.
AEW Flair.
I think there's a. You took one there for sure. Jericho and Flair have had a match, for sure.
You know what? Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Hey, absolutely. Double J, Jeff Jarrett.
WCW? Sting!
It's Sting!
And then ECW? I'm gonna go with Taz.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're exactly right. They probably had their pathways. Either way, I was also thinking.
Actually, you know what?
Oh.
Scratch Taz.
Okay. What do you got?
RVD.
There you go. That's a good one too. RVD back in the day had, I think, They had one for the IC title not too long ago. I could also went with Big Show because they actually went for the ECW World Heavyweight title.
See, I don't ever consider.
That's when, yeah, the newer ECW,
ECW
yeah.
was not ECW.
WWE CW is brutal.
No.
ECW on Sci-Fi was never the same. But that's he took that thumbtacks bump, and that was disgusting. It's like putting thumbtacks in an old ham. ECW Triple H, you're going to do AEW Triple H and WCW.
We'll work our way back again.
All right.
Stunning Steve Austin.
Ooh.
Not
fantastic.
Stone Cold. Stunning.
Stunning.
Steve Austin.
Oh, that's fine. Steve Austin. Alrighty.
AEW, let's just go with Paul White.
Yeah. No BS. We got Paul White in there. I am going to spell it out.
By the way.
Yeah, that's with that
We'll get to
picture
that,
of his
though.
knee. Yeah, he ain't feeling too good.
And then Taz for Triple H.
There you go. That's for Scherzen. That's a for Scherzen one. Now that always messes me up. Is when he was in ECW, was it 1Z or is he 2Zs? Because that's the WWE one.
1Z.
Okay.
In ECW.
Okay.
There's 2Zs in WWE.
Alrighty, that always gets me too.
I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right on that one. Strap for time. I don't think we're gonna do another one,
No,
but
we can do this again though.
yeah, I think
like it.
I feel like this was fun.
I love having myself challenged
Yeah.
with my knowledge.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty fine. We could maybe set up for it'd be a close one, but if not,
Go ahead. I bet you I can rip it out. Just
we'll rip one.
Here. I'll
You
get
this. That?
You start writing. I'll start. I'll erase.
Okay.
And I'll rip 'em off.
How about Royal Rumble winner?
Okay.
Winner. We got King of the Ring winner.
Okay.
Winners and War Games winner. That one might be a little tricky. That one might be a little one. War Games winner. How about held tag titles? It was tag titles. A little TT. What do you say? A WrestleMania win. Just one WrestleMania win. That's all you need right there. And then, what was it? Multi-time world champion. Multi-time. How about that? Multi-time world champion. I think we probably got a minute left on the clock.
War Games Tag Team Dustin Rhodes.
Dustin Rhodes. Okay. Dusty or Dustin?
Dustin.
Okay. Fair enough.
War Games.
Okay.
What's the next one?
King of the Ring winner.
And Tag Team.
King of the Ring winner. Tag team. Yeah, Triple H. That works.
Oh wait, no.
Oh.
No, we're gonna save triple. Xavier Woods.
Ooh, okay. Woodsy.
And then Royal Rumble winner and Tag Team Champion John Cena.
Cena. Coolio.
We're gonna rip the. What's the
That's that was that was WrestleMania win. Just one WrestleMania win.
WrestleMania win, Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty. Gotcha. We'll just get through this row, and I think we'll call it.
Let's go with Owen Hart.
Owen Hart, last one on the quicks. Royal Rumble winner and WrestleMania win, John Cena. And that'll be it for this segment. We're going to go ahead and dive into some AEW next segment. Check it back. Bad Karma Wrestling. We'll be right back.
Throughout the 1960s, 70s, and 80s, Judy Finelli established herself as a masterful juggler and performer, making appearances everywhere from Carnegie Hall to Sesame Street. With her loving heart, she has brought warm smiles to children everywhere she has performed. She even started the San Francisco School for the Circus Arts, but shortly after, she was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and by 2004, she was completely paralyzed. In celebration of her accomplishments and to fight the illness that had crippled Judy, a group of students from the San Francisco Clown College have compiled the perfect holiday present for those who want to laugh and to help those struggling with the illness. The goal has been set at $1 million raised, with 100% of any dollar made to be donated to the Judy Finelli Fund, which is helping find a cure to multiple sclerosis. Visit www.circuscenter.org to make a donation or to purchase a framed Naked Clown photo or the full Naked Clown 12-month calendar. Remember, 100% of every dollar is donated and goes to fighting MS.
Man, I'm so hungry. I need somewhere to eat fast. I have no idea where to go.
Psst. Hola, me llamo El Taco de Taco. You know where to go for the amazing taste that I have you craving more? Taco Bell.
Hi, can I get 20 tacos, please?
You got it.
Thanks, Taco.
De nada.
Good. Good. That's it. Eat the tacos.
Taco Bell. Live más.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling
Give me a hell yeah.
with no gimmick Nick Johnston
It doesn't matter how you feel.
and David Double D Dykstra.
Awesome, awesome. Welcome back. Talking AEW. That Immaculate Grid was fun. Well, a little bit more prepared next time. We'll make it a little bit better. Yeah, that's always fun. That was just
Everybody always, yeah, you're not a real fan. That's like, test me.
yeah,
I'll
rolling,
go old school, baby.
ripping through some names. Like I said, we'll tighten the screws on that one as Bully Ray says, as
Hells
Bubba
yeah.
Ray. We'll make that nice and easy. But we're talking AEW. These last couple minutes, these last 20 on the docket. Dynamite was fun. Dynamite was cool. But I think we got to pull away from the big one. This, like I said, we were on a hiatus. Ric Flair news. Ric Flair talk. Kind of lightly mentioned that last segment. What are your thoughts with Ric Flair? What do you think he's going to do? What capacity should Ric Flair be working in, if at all? What are your thoughts?
He should be the manager of MJF to teach MJF how to be the dirtiest player in the game.
Oh man, I feel like he's already
Point
doing his own
blank,
thing.
end of story. No, there's nothing.
There's more to learn. There's more to take in from there for MJF.
Yeah, I'm a little pissed off at my DVR though. I will say that.
Did it cut out on you or
It
something?
cut out last week's, like the last 5 minutes of the Dynamite, so I had to go onto YouTube and watch it.
Yeah, you got to get there. Those DVR settings are pivotal. Those are important. I got mine. It goes an extra 30 minutes afterward just in
Yeah,
case.
I'm gonna have to start doing that.
Yeah.
Because it made me angry.
It takes a little space on the DVR and it gets the parents yelling.
Caster gets thrown through a window, and then no, not Caster. The other one.
Yeah, Max Caster, Bowens, Alec Bowens, yeah,
Bowens.
Anthony Bowens.
Gets thrown through that plate of glass.
Yeah.
And then
On what it was if you take a look at it, if
ends.
you really look back at it, it's the most ridiculous, like how that fake office is connected to that concrete wall. It's so funny looking.
and just a big window.
Yeah, just a
Alright.
ginormous window. And again, if you also look, there's someone in the background as if they're just working during.
Should have been a super kick to the face to pay homage to the breakup of the Rockers.
Yeah, and then we're kind of already going ahead in that. We want to hold off on that. Ric Flair thoughts.
Yay.
I'm okay with it to a certain extent.
As long as he doesn't speak.
Yeah, that's getting a little much though. Yeah, of course we always say it. Don't make
And
fun of time.
Don't take your shirt off, Rick.
Yeah, don't make fun of time.
No one wants to see the man titties.
He'll do that's like swimming shirt he put on for his last match. He did.
Not even that. Not allowed.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't want him in the ring for a match. I think that's all said and done for. He'll probably try and convince himself otherwise, but
Oh, he's already trying to convince them that the Sting's last match would be him and Flair.
no, not at all. Sting can barely go for 5 minutes
This
by
is what should
himself.
happen.
Go ahead.
Sting should go on a singles run and qualify for a world title shot, and that's his last match. You want to pay homage to Sting? That's how you pay homage to Sting.
I think yeah.
He has one last run in him.
If that's what he'd like to do, that's fine.
Him and MJF, I think, would work great together.
I think so. It would be a little bit, but I just don't think that he can go 10 minutes without just blowing up naturally. He's 65, 67 years old. What
He'd
is
have
it?
to get into a little bit.
That's why he does these tag team matches with Darby. Darby takes the brunt of the bumps, and then Sting is in there for the jump off the high dive, but
6 layers of clothing on either. That would probably help.
that would help, I'm sure. But that also probably helps with taking the blows, taking those bumps from off like the balcony or whatever he's jumping off of nowadays. I'm fine with Flair in AEW. Again, everyone's like jumping around the memes and the him showing his wee on the flight, but I think
The flight from hell?
Yeah, I think that it's all water under the bridge type
Yeah,
deal.
You're right, Meat Locker. It was just meat. No, I do do not condone such actions here
No.
on Bad Karma Wrestling.
We condone
They might condone that
consensual
on other Karma Wrestling shows, but not ours.
consensual meat slinging over here. That's what we do. But that's just how it is. Again, fine with it as long as he doesn't want to get into the ring. If he wants to mix it up with MJF, I think you could actually have a nice little back and forth on the mic with MJF.
That would be good.
Give him some the NutriBrain. Give him a nice deal with that. Whatever they pump Joe Biden with to make him usable. I don't mean to get political over here, but
Wow.
I know.
Took a shot at the POTUS. Right?
We shoot on everybody over here.
No.
We're shooting.
Whoa.
We're not shooting. I didn't say anybody's name.
Those words and POTUS near each other do not work.
Do you know the preamble? And we're talking. It's an inside joke. Ric Flair, honestly, that's a good solid move. Solid move for everybody involved.
I'm done. That's good.
MJF's quote retweet saying that it should be a buried alive match. Thoughts on that?
I like that.
There you go. Get the pot rolling. get it going. Oh, we're off the rails over here. Dynamite was fun. Dynamite was interesting. Dynamite had a very, very big time. Of course, the boy who cried, big announcement, Tony Khan.
What the fudge?
I'm 50-50.
You like that Christmas Carol reference?
Yeah. I don't like that every time you feel like you need some sort of like big rating pull. You need like, oh, it's a big announcement.
You can order tickets early.
Yeah.
No
Yeah. I like the explanation. Have Nigel McGuinness on TV, but I'm also in the bed that not every announcement can be a groundbreaking pay-per-view. Yeah, I'm sure.
You want me to do what?
I gotta be doing extra for what now? Yeah, do a promo that's coming up in December. Yes, not big announcement worthy. Maybe a little in between thing, but yeah, not everything. We're spoiled as wrestling fans. Not everything can be Wrestle Kingdom versus and New Japan versus AEW all mixed together in one.
You have your girl Nia Jax, remember?
Yeah.
I have my girl, and she's back now too.
Who is this?
Abaddon.
There you go.
Hi, some mama.
Oh, I actually met at the tattoo convention over at Rosemont. I met the tattoo artist of Abaddon. It would have been pretty. I asked him what would be a quote. Very expensive. I said no, but pretty cool guy. Pretty cool way to go. So if you're interested, that was a nice little thing. 'Cause he saw me with my AEW shirt. Of course I got to rock around with. Let everybody know. Let all the weirdos know that I'm a weirdo wrestling fan. But Dynamite was great.
I'm very interested to see what this Bucks storyline is going to end up being.
Sure, yeah, this is interesting. Full Gear, they're setting that up. Jericho and Omega versus the Young Bucks. And
Would you know the Young Bucks are going to lose?
You think so?
Yes.
Okay. What was and they did double stipulations. It was Kenny and Jericho can't team together if they lose.
If the Bucks win, Kenny and Jericho can't team together.
Yeah, what are they called? Golden Jets?
The Golden Jets.
I love that.
Do you understand?
Because he's
it?
Winnipeg,
Yes.
Yeah, he's from Winnipeg.
See, now what I said,
I'm from Winnipeg, you idiot.
when it's them and Kota Ibushi, the Golden Jet Lovers.
Oh man. New York's gonna go crazy for that one. But I think that's pretty solid. So what was the other stipulation? If the Bucks lose,
they give up their title shot.
Oh, that's right. And then
Kenny
yes,
Chris.
okay. And then that wouldn't be too bad.
I
seeing...
think they have plans for the Bucks singles. They've never done it.
No, they haven't.
They've never. But every singles match that they have is spot on.
Oh yeah, absolutely. When Nick and Ray Phoenix had their match, they have a good repertoire. They obviously having tag team matches together all the time. They have very solid singles matches. Matt Jackson, yeah, same deal. You can put him in the ring with just about anyone.
I would love to see them go singles route because they've never done it.
It'd be interesting. I can't say I'm gonna be first person to be like, yeah, I need the Young Bucks singles run, but that'd be yeah.
I'd love to see one of them hold the international.
That would be fine. Yeah, if one of them held the international and the other one had the TNT.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't think so. I think Orange is going to get the win on this one. I think Orange gets the win on this one. I don't know. I just got a feeling.
I like the Frogs.
I just don't think they're gonna run it back again like that. With
All I have to say is the stunner of the night. We've already kind of alluded to it. Do you want to talk about your jaw drop moment of the night?
I don't know which one was it.
Samoa.
Yeah.
Joe going, I relinquish this title and just lays it on my head.
Yeah, that was a big one, and a lot of people backpacking on that one were like, "What are we doing with Keith Lee? Why not give Keith Lee the title?" And they're like, even some people even went as far as to say Bearcat Lee would have been a better route, keeping him in WWE and giving that terrible gimmick. Just though they're not very
they're
pleased.
misusing the hell out of him.
Yeah, I
Hard.
think so.
Like you saw some of old Keith Lee in
Yeah.
that match.
But isn't it also like they also have some sort of creative control over their person? So I mean,
They do, but when you have no direction on which way you want to go with it, because you're not getting opportunity. You're getting opportunities to be on TV, but you're getting opportunities to job.
okay,
You can't, like,
still clearly over to getting the
Watch.
bask in his glory chance.
yeah, but watch once again, who's getting over? Swerve is getting over.
Yes, he is.
And why is that? Because he's getting
Wins, yes, big time,
You
big
can-
time wins
you can
too.
Get over, but if you're constantly losing, there's no way to climb that ladder and grab the proverbial ring.
Yeah, I think that his best deal might
He'll
be.
be back in WWE because his wife is in WWE.
That's fair. Either get him back over there, or you can put him on Collision and then get.
I think there's a lot of guys that are going to be going back to WWE.
I
now that Triple H
yeah.
has complete creative control.
Yeah, I think that could be said for a few, and then I don't know. It's a lot of things probably lie in the Survivor Series. What if Funky comes
It's
through?
going to be interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know. Dave Meltzer isn't. He's a good source and whatnot, but it said Vince McMahon's selling the rest of his shares, if I'm not mistaken. He's selling a good majority of them.
Go ahead and sell them.
Yeah, sell them away.
I
Keeps
dare you.
Less and less and
I
less
dare
each
you
time.
to sell them. I dare you.
Less and less and less each time. Yeah, rolling through Dynamite results. Just no. Sorry, the Samoa Joe relinquishing the title. Keith Lee. Samoa Joe. Okay, everyone's just gunning for MJF.
That I love.
Samoa
I
Joe.
love that he's
Wardlow.
getting it from every direction.
Absolutely.
And now with Joe relinquishing that title, it does make you go, oh shoot, do they really have plans for Joe?
I think so. That would be nice. I think that would be good. I don't think they give Jay White the title. Maybe MJF. Maybe that's when the devil gets revealed, and somehow, some way, MJF still
I heard an
wins.
interesting one.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw this.
No.
So in the shoot for the ladies division of AEW, or maybe it was the Collision Open, Britt Baker does this.
Oh, yeah. I have
And
seen
everybody's
that.
like, is she saying she's the devil?
It's either that or she'd more.
How badass would it be if she had that devil mask? Because she's been nowhere to be found.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. And if she's, but
If
you
that was-
obviously we saw
if
tons of
you-
muscle.
If you do that kind of swerve
Yeah.
for her, that is setting her up for an unbelievably epic run.
I guess so. But it's more like she's been toying with MJF. Is that the thing? When she's just trying to get revenge for Adam Cole, and then Adam Cole looks like the little pipsqueak that let his girlfriend come in and do all his fighting for him.
But at the same time,
My ankle hurts.
Britt's one of those girls that I think has cred because she had that last woman standing match with Thunder Rosa.
Yeah, that could okay.
And that was a legit bleeder.
That's no, absolutely. I think that could have also just been more Adam Cole alluding to that. Haven't seen him. This is all over the place. I'm really interested to see who's behind the mask. And then there was obviously we also saw with that the closer throwing Alec Bones through the window. A couple more more muscle. We saw a more yoked guy. A couple other people in there. Is Dolph Ziggler underneath one of those masks? Who else do we think is underneath there? Anything like that? Or are these just fillers?
I thought Dolph was going to show up when his brother was knocking on C.J. Perry's door.
Oh.
And, no.
Nope, it was Miro. There to beat him up.
Nice meat, though. He's got some nice meat.
Oh, there you are.
And his wife's hot and flexible, so That's always when you got meat and hot and flexible. It's a win-win situation.
It's a plus. Weren't we a family show? Speaking of which, we got one lady on the way in, one lady on the way out. Mariah May signs with AEW from Stardom. I don't know if you saw this little obsessed with Tony Storm gimmick. Gives me that.
Obsessed with Tony Storm. Let's not get it twisted.
I know.
I think it's one of the best female gimmicks
The Tony Storm one is, yeah.
I've seen in years.
But this introduction to Mariah May was very Mickey James storyline, like obsessed with Trish Stratus type deal.
RJ City.
He's so great. He's a part of everything.
And he sold it so well. Like
Tip of the cap to RJ City. That's very good. So I'm not very much in tune with Mariah May. I'm sure there's some sort of clips or highlights we can get in.
They're gonna have her work her way up the system. They've done that. It looks like with the female division more than any other division.
Yeah.
It's like you start at the bottom and you work your way up.
Yeah, and we clearly see a rise from Sky Blue, Julia Hart, that little tandem, Willow Nightingale actually getting a big push.
Disappointed that wasn't a faction.
Yeah, I think so. They were kind of leaning towards that.
First female faction in AEW.
That would have been cool. Or there was with Awesome Kong and Brandy Rhodes, but that was a cup of coffee. We didn't see much of that.
Was a warm cup of coffee.
No, I got cold real quick. Yeah, the cutting of the hair, the ponytails, that was gross. But yeah, one woman on the way in, one woman on the way out. The Bunny starts in OF. Now she's OFF the roster. She's off the roster. Any thoughts on that one?
I would not be surprised to see her back in Impact very quickly. She's got a very strong fan base in Impact, or just saying.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was the exact
Sign
ties.
Brian Pillman Jr. I mean, you might as well sign Bunny and see what you can do, because Bunny's actually a pretty damn good wrestler.
Yeah, we saw that in that.
And I think that's what her issue was. She wanted to wrestle more.
I think so. Not doing the managing for the Butcher and the Blade. I mean, there's only so much with that. I mean, she was her tag team. Yeah, the tag match she had with Penelope Ford, and then that ended up being with Anna. It was Anna Jay and Ty Conti, I believe. Yeah, that one got bloody. So I mean, you can see she can go if that was the plans there. But I don't know if the exact ties was you making OnlyFans, now you're off the roster type deal. Yeah, I guess that's not the case. But that was.
They wouldn't have signed Paige Van Zandt if that is.
That's true too. But yeah, I guess shameless plug for that. There you have it. It's off. No more AEW, but I guess you got a link for that still if you're interested. Was there anything else? Dynamite, Collision, Rampage wise we got to dive into.
No.
There you have it.
Status quo. Although I did hear that somebody has accepted or thrown out a challenge for Wrestle Kingdom with a broken orbital balloon.
Yeah. Okay.
You crazy SOBU.
Yeah. Brian Danielson wants Okada again at Wrestle Kingdom. Is it Okada or is it for somebody else? Or just an open challenge?
No, he threw out. Who was the challenge to? I'll have to do my research.
Let's see. We can get on Danielson open challenge. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. He's saying this is his last chapter. It's coming up. I'm sure.
Well, he can't stay healthy.
Yeah, that's very true too. I keep coming up. It says Okada. He keeps saying Okada, but that still might be from a month or so ago. Yeah, I think I'm still getting some pretty dated things on here. Oh, Tyson Kidd explains his day-to-day process with WWE. Check that out with Chris Van Vliet. But I'm not going to, since we're still doing this. Come on now. These links suck. Yeah, Danielson, just still an open challenge. Man.
Now, he challenged somebody specific. I just can't remember who off the top of my head.
Fair enough.
Apologies, people. My brain isn't working quite well.
That's okay. There's also the New Japan. There's a Texas show coming up, an open range. I think Trent Brett is in there. Moxley and Wheeler.
I wish they'd give Trent a push.
I think, yeah, that'd be nice. I think he's more or less on that coaching side of things now with him and Chuck.
Shucky.
Yeah, but that's still pretty fine and dandy. Yeah, I can actually let's pull up the New Japan, at least the matches that I saw. Pro Wrestling Lone Star Shootout. Lone Star Shootout. Let's go ahead and take a quick gander. From Garland, Texas.
I didn't see anything that popped off the page when I looked at it.
Oh, for the matches or just for the
matches.
Yeah, I mean, nothing too crazy. Oh, there's Joey Janela for Toriano, Mystico, TJP, Kingston, and Kojima. That's probably one of the big ones right there. And then here we are, David Finley and Kento, which I guess I guess Kento's in Bullet Club versus Black Bull Combat Club. That ought to
That'll probably be the
that
best
ought to
match
yeah,
of the night.
that's gonna be a big one. Oh, but actually, Zack Sabre Jr. and Mike Bailey. That ought to be good. Oof, that's gonna be a fun one. But there you go. That's gonna do it us for this week here at Bad Karma Wrestling. Thank you very much. No gimmicks, Nick Johnston here. Double D Dykstra, David Dykstra over here. Take care. Spike your hair. We'll see yas. Peace out.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling
Give me a hell yeah.
with No Gimmick Nick Johnston
It doesn't matter how you feel.
and David Double D Dykstra.